What's going on, guys? Hex Competitive back again. Today, as I'll bring you a video, and as always, down in the title below will be the topic we're talking about today, and episode 5 of Konosuba. So, this episode was really interesting. It's really fun to talk about. It's just kind of like, what's going on? Literally, I asked myself a couple times, like, what in the hell is going on? That's literally what I asked myself, man. But we start off with the monsters, you know, where we left off last episode with the monsters invading the town. They're like these little chibi dudes, just like that big, man. They stood as tall as about a freaking watermelon. Now, they said Mega Man, and she's like, nope, wasn't me. And as soon as she said that, I was like, they had to be Aqua. And then Aqua's just kind of like, if anything, they should be gone because of me. And the music, I love how they cued it, and it just dropped. And then kind of, you know, you see Kazuma's face, and just kind of like, I was like, that was hilarious. I love that. Like that, they're so good at doing that, and they're so good at like making it kind of like secretive, and then it just hits you. Like, there's so many times where I should know darkness, masochistic, you know, urges are going to kick in. Then I just, like, whenever her body got taken over, for example, I should have known, should have saw it coming. Then I'm like, oh, wait, shit, no, not the masochistic urges again. It's like they just sneak it in there. They're so subtle about it. And that's one thing that's done very well in the show. Just the subtlety of the comedy is just so, it kind of like creeps up on you, even though we should really expect it. And that's something that, you know, Konosuba does absolutely terrific. So we get to the dungeon. Next thing we know, Darkness is actually landing attacks. So it's kind of like, what is this? And you see, she's like, I feel this kind of like fulfillment where she's hitting these attacks. She states, I'm like, why is she hitting attacks? Like, is there something about the dungeon? Like, I don't know why she's hitting attacks. Does anyone have like a theory or what? Because I don't know. Yeah, why the hell was she hitting attacks? So then we get introduced to Vanir, and I guess like being called a commander, like all these knights and stuff that work for the Devil's Army, titles really don't mean anything apparently. But we do see that Vanir is actually, he's most definitely quite stronger than like the last guy. I mean, if you can take over someone's body, then it's gonna be hard to defeat that person. You're gonna need a second person in order to defeat him. Now, obviously, they fucking blew him out. You know, they blew him off the face of the Earth, the planet, or wherever the hell they are. But he could like read minds too. On top of that, so taking over people's bodies, reading minds, like, which I don't really understand. How did he know like that Aqua was drinking tea? Like, how did he know that? I mean, huh? I was confused. All that. All right, you can read minds, but it wouldn't be foresight because that'd be seeing the future. But yet he was stating at that present time and day she was sipping on tea. So I was kind of like, what? And you can't see her, so I mean, I don't know. I was kind of like, what? What's going on here? So the next we see him take over Darkness's body, and he could read minds, but he couldn't read the mind of Darkness apparently, in the sense of he couldn't find out that she's a masochist, but he could find out that Darkness was ready to be punished, like physically. She was ready to be, punished physically by Kazuma. She's ready for it. They both get exposed, and Kazuma was getting nervous, like, what am I going to do to her? What am I going to do? He's like, why don't you two just go in that room right there? And she's like, okay. She's like, okay. No matter how bad Darkness went to, she still had, you know, kind of resolve to say, no, we live in the same mansion. What would that do to our relationship? Even though she would love it. Let's be honest, both of them would. I mean, he even states she's definitely the kind of girl I like. Like, Darkness is all that in a bag of chips. But the masochistic urges, whenever she's like, her, we'll run to Aqua so you can get purified, and she's just kind of like, you know, you don't have to be in a hurry. And Cosmo looks at her, then she looks at him. Then you hear Vanir's voice instead of Darkness's, and they just look at each other like, what'd you just say? like what the hell is wrong with this chick, man? Like, what? But now we find out that they actually can't get the mask off of him, so they have to blow her to basically to pieces. That's kind of like, there's just like a seriousness to it. And Cosmo's like, hey, no matter what happens, I'll take full responsibility if something were to happen to Darkness. I'll take the blame. He's like, Mega Man, do it. And that's kind of like, there actually is a seriousness to it, and I'm wondering, like, we're seeing this more and more now ever since like the last episode, I believe it was. We see a more serious kind of tone to this, or no, not last episode, episode before that. Ever since like episode 3, we've been getting very, you know, small seriousness attributes to the story, and that's good. I like that. I like that we get something like that. You know what I mean? Because comedy's good and all, but comedy can wear on you if not done properly and overemphasized. So I'm really glad that they did that, and I hope they keep doing that. So apparently, I think her punishment in the end was everyone knowing her real name, La Latina. And I know that everyone knew that she was part of the family or something, or maybe they just actually thought she was a knight for that family, because that could have been, very well been interpreted. Hey, I hold the family crest, but I am also a crusader. So everyone's like, oh shit, she's a knight. Oh wait, no shit, she's actually part of the family, and that was her punishment from Konosuba. Now, she hates the name La Latina, but everyone's like, that's so cute, you're adorable. Like, she's like, so it's basically 180. She wants to be, she wants to be talked in a vulgar way, but everyone's being so nice and sweet that it's kind of like, I'm embarrassed. But yeah, if they hung her naked from the banners and anyone was there to look at her, she was like, this is awesome, I love it. So it's just kind of like, what's wrong with this chick, man? Like, there's masochist, but then there's masochist. Like, she's next level, obviously, we can clearly tell that, but they actually each individually get rewarded, and as a whole party get rewarded for their services. Now they got 40 million ers. Did that wipe their slate clean, or I know I have to go back and watch that to really be sure, or was that saying, hey, we give you a shit ton of money, but who cares what we actually gave you, because what we actually gave you covered the debt you owed. But hey, this is what's left over. I think the 40 ers was what was left over. I'm pretty sure. Like, if I'm wrong, leave it down in the comments below, because I know that I didn't think they got 40 ers. I thought that was basically what was left over. And then we have Cosmo going outside, and he just looks up to the sky and he starts crying, dude. He's screaming and crying. I was like, oh shit. And anyone notice the art quality? Like, Jesus Christ, it looked amazing at the end. He's just kind of like bawling. The faces, dude. The faces they make are absolutely hilarious on this series. So Studio Dean's doing a great job with that. And Studio Dean is the people that make this show, by the way, people, if you are confused about that. But yeah, absolutely awesome. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, ain't got much to say about that though, but as always, guys, you've been Hex. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter @X25, and be sure to check out my Patreon down in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.